Our lesson today, how to solve linear equation and linear inequality. If we have equation like that one, 7 minus 3n equal 11n plus 2, I need to find the value of n. So you have n in both sides, so it's better to put n in one side. So 11n, go to the other side, transfer 11n to the other side by negative sign. So now we have, and 7 go to the other side by negative. So now we have negative 3n, okay, minus 11n equal 2 minus 7. Negative 3n minus 11n combines the like term, so negative 14n. 2 minus 7, negative 5. Now divide by negative 4, divide by negative 14, divide by negative 14. So n equal 5 over 14, because negative divide negative equal positive, so 5 over 14. Understood? What about if we have equation like that? If you have a fraction, b minus 3 over 5 equals 3. To remove the fraction, multiply both sides by 5 or cross multiply. So you can, if you have fraction, you can remove the fraction by cross multiply. So cross multiply now. b minus 3 times 1 equals 3 times 5. So b minus 3 equals 3 times 5, which is 15. Now negative 3 go to the other side by positive. So b equal 15 plus 13, 15 plus 3, which is 18. Next. Okay. Sometimes you need to expand if you have a bracket to solve. Or you can divide by 6 for both. You have a choice. You can divide by 6 or you can expand. If we divide by 6 for both, so now you have this 6 cancelled out. So k minus 8, 78 divided by 6 equal 13. Now negative 8 transfer to the other side, so k by positive, so 13 plus 8, so k equals 21. Okay? Done? Moving on. Number 3. There is no difference between number 3 and number 2. Now number 4. Number 4. Now we need to expand. We need to expand to solve. So 3 times x and 3 times 4. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 4, 12. 2 times 4x and 2 times negative 1. 2 times 4x equal 8x. 2 times negative 1, negative 2. Now we have x in both sides, put x in one side. So transfer 8x by negative to the other side and 12 by negative to the right side. So 3x minus 8x equal negative 2 minus 12. 3x minus 8x equal negative 5x. Negative 12 minus negative 2 minus 12, negative 14. So divide by negative 5, divide by negative 5. So x equals 14 over 5. As a fraction, we can write as a mixed number as decimal, which is about 2.8. Okay? Understood? So for this equation, what is the first step? If you have fraction, cross multiply. So 3 times x plus 5 equal 7 times x. 3 times x plus 5, so expand. 3x plus 15 equal 7x. Now put x in one side. We can transfer 7x to the other side. So now 15 equals 7x minus 3x. So 15 equal 4x. Divide 4, divide 4. So x equal 15 over 4 or 3.75. 3.75. Number 9. Read number 9, Afifa.
Maria buys N pencils that cost P cents each. She pays with a Y dollar note. Find in terms of N, P, and Y the amount of change Maria receives. Give your answer in cents.
Okay. How to find the amount of change in terms of N, B, and Y? Okay, I need the answer in cents. Can you try?
So Y minus NP?
Y minus NB? No, because Y in dollars. Look, Y in dollars. So to convert to cent, multiply by 100. So now Maria has 100 Y cent. Okay? 100 Y cent. This is what she has.
So 100 Y minus NP.
Yes, now she bought N pencils, cost B cent for each. So now she bought N times B. Okay? If I need the change, the amount of change, you should subtract 100Y, what she has, minus what she paid. Okay? For the pencils. Minus N times B. This is the answer in terms of Y, N, and B.
I think I found it in equation.
Okay? Read, Salah.
Pavan saves X dollars each month. His two brothers each save $4 more than Pavan each month. Altogether, the three boys save $26 each month. Write down an equation in X.
Okay.
Sir, I got 26 equals X plus 2 open brackets X.
So how to get? Can you explain? So Pavan, okay, X. So each of his two brothers equal what? They save X plus 4. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Altogether the 3 saves 26. So X plus, because we have two brothers, so 2 times X plus 4, okay, equal 26. This is the equation. Bevan and his two brothers.
So can we simplify it?
We can simplify, but he didn't ask you to simplify. If you need to simplify, X, 2 times X equal to X, 2 times 4 equal 8, equal 26. Then 3x plus 8 equal 26. This is the equation. Okay? Now solve your equation to find the amount Bevan saves each one.
X equals to 6.
Yes. 3x equal 26 minus 8. 26 minus 8, which is 18. 3x equals 18. So divide by 3, divide by 3. So x equals 6. Okay? Okay. Read 11. Okay. Read 11, Afifa.
Ramjan buys 3.6 kg of potatoes and 2.8 kg of leeks. The total cost is 13.72. Leeks cost 2.65 per kilogram. Find the cost of 1 kg of potatoes.
Okay. Yes, so how can we solve? The total cost 13.72. So 13.72 equal what? 13.72 equal what?
3.6.
The cost of potatoes and the cost of leeks. The cost of potatoes, do we have? The cost of potatoes 3.6, the number of kg, times what? Times the price of each kg, and we don't have, so write x, plus the cost of leeks, which is 2.8 number of kg, times the cost of 1 kilogram, which is 2.65. So this is the cost of potatoes in terms of x. This is the cost of leeks. Because we don't know the cost of 1 kg from potatoes. Now we can solve. Understood, Asil? Okay. So 13.72 equal 3.6x plus what is the answer for that?
7.42.
7.42. Now transfer to the other side by negative. So 13.72 minus 7.42 equals 3.6x. Then divide by 3.6 to find x. X is what?
1.75.
1.75. So this is the cost of 1 kg from potatoes. 1.75. Now if we have inequality like that one, number 13, if we have inequality 3n minus 11 more than 5n minus 18. Inequality, so we don't have equal, we have more than, less than, more than or equal, less than or equal. So inequality, we have these signs, more than, less than, or more than or equal, less than or equal. We solve as the same like equation, but we have one difference. What is the difference when you solve inequalities and solve equation? When you solve inequalities, when you multiply or divide by negative number, this is very important rule. When you multiply or divide by negative number, flip the sign. It changes the direction of the sign. If less than, will be more than. If more than, will be less than. This is the difference between solving inequalities and equation. So, for example, if we need to solve this one, we have n in both sides, so put in one side. So you can transfer 5n to the other side by negative. Now it's 3n minus 5n. And negative 11 to the other side by positive. So more than 11 minus 18. 3n minus 5n, negative 2n. More than 11 minus 18, negative 7. Now we need to find n. So you have to divide by negative 2. When we divide by negative, flip the sign. Okay? So flip the sign. So this more than will be less than. So n will be less than negative 7 over negative 2, which is 7 over 2, which is 3.5. So n less than 3.5. Okay, this is the solution for the inequality. You can represent the solution on the number line. If this 3.5, so I need all the numbers before 3.5. All these numbers before 3.5, less than 3.5. Okay? Okay? Solve the inequality, x plus 13 more than or equal 3x plus 7. Okay? You can put x in one side, so x minus 3x more than or equal 7 minus 13. So negative 2x more than or equal negative 6. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. Same. When we divide by negative, flip the sign. So x less than or equal 3. List the positive integers. Look for B. List the positive integers that satisfy the inequality in part A. I need the integers which is less than or equal to 3. So 3, 2, 1. Do we have more?
0.
0 is not positive. I need the positive integers. So 3, 2, 1. Okay? which satisfies the inequality. I need the integers which satisfies the inequality to n minus 1 more than negative 5 and less than or equal 5. Okay? So negative 1, add negative 1 for add plus 1 for all, or you can move negative 1 and negative 1 to the other side. Transfer negative 1 by positive sign. Okay? Or add 1, add 1, add 1. Then you have 2n more than negative 5 plus 1, which is negative 4, less than or equal 5 plus 1, which is 6. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. So n more than negative 2, less than or equal 3. I need the integers that satisfy the inequality. N more than negative 2, less than or equal 3. What is the integer that satisfies this inequality?
Negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Okay, so this is the solution for this inequality. Because now I talk about the integers only. Okay? Two x minus 5 more than 16 less than 48. So what is the first step? I need x at the middle. So you should remove negative 5 and 2. Okay? To remove negative 5, add 5 for all. Add 5, add 5, add 5. Then you have 2x more than 21 less than 43. Then divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. You have x more than 21 divided by 2, which is 10.5.
53.
Sorry?
53.
48 plus 5, 53, sorry. Yes, 53, not 40. And less than 53 divided by 2, 26.5?
Yes.
Okay. So this 2x, after we divide by 2, x more than 10.5 and less than 26.5. I need the prime numbers which satisfy this inequality. What is the prime numbers between 10.5 and 26.5? 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, no, 27 not a prime, and also not included. Okay. Twenty-one. Solve this equation. 2x minus 8, 2x minus 5 over 8 more than x plus 4 over 3. If you have fraction, cross multiply. If you have fraction, cross multiply. So 3 times 2x minus 5 more than 8 times x plus 4. Now expand 3 times 2x and 3 times negative 5, so 6x minus 15 more than 8 times x and 8 times 4, so 8x plus 32. Put x in one side, 6x minus 8x more than 32 plus 15. 6x minus 8x negative 2x more than 32 plus 15, 47. Then divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. So x more or less. Now we need to flip the sign because we divide by negative 2. So x less than negative 23.5. Okay? Is it clear? So if you have fraction, cross multiply to remove the fraction. Look for that one. Find the integer values of n that satisfies this inequality. In this inequality, we have 3 sides, and we have n in all. How to solve this inequality? Okay? Before, if we have 3 sides, we have n at the middle. But now we have n in all sides. To solve this, inequality, divide this inequality into two inequalities. This is the first one, okay, and this is the second one. Okay, so we can divide the inequality like that and solve each one. 18 minus 2n less than 6n. The second one, 6n less than or equal 30 plus n. So if you have the unknown in all sides, divide the inequality into two inequalities. Then solve each one and find the common solution between them. Now put n in one side. So you can say that negative 2n minus 6n, transfer 6n to the other side, less than negative 18. So negative 8n less than negative 18. Divide by negative 8, divide by negative 8, flip the sign, less than will be more than. So n more than 18 over 8 is what? 2.25. Okay. Now this is the solution for the first inequality. The second one, n go to the other side, so 6n minus n less than or equal 30. So 5n less than or equal 30. So n less than or equal 6. Okay. Now we know that n less than or equal 6 and the n more than 2.5. So the common solution between them, n, write n at the middle. So n more than 2.25 and less than or equal 6. I need the integer values for that satisfy the inequality. So I need the integers more than 2.25 and less than or equal 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6, because less than or equal 6.